I was just, going through intelligence and artificial intelligence debate. My career of 40 years in technology, and the buzzword of AI has been there since the beginning. So pondering the difference between AI, artificial intelligence and intelligence, and I come to a conclusion. Artificial intelligence is when Google, after my typing in 4 letters, knows what I want and just bring it on to me. Now that is AI, artificial intelligence. What is intelligence? Well, intelligence is very simple. That I'm about to say a word of you, just say, and my wife already knows what I'm about to say. Now that's intelligence. And I'm not sure which I should worry more, AI or intelligence in my life. But I think I'll be more wary of the intelligence itself. But that was on a just lighter note. Artificial intelligence is a buzzword for a very long time. The first time it came up was in 1956 by John Patrick in an academic seminar, and it talked about how machines will be smarter and how they will, do things in a different manner. But it's been there for a long time, but its real impact is now we can feel the impact now, it's happening now. The first time we saw the actual AI impact was when Deep Blue beat Garry Kasparov in chess game. The grandmaster of chess was beaten by a computer in its own game. Now that was what AI was about. So computers can think and can really plan and decide. That was it was about at that time. Well, that was a long time ago. That was 23 years ago. It's changing very rapidly now. AI is now actually in reality with us. How did that happen? Well, how does AI work actually? AI simply works with data. The more the data we have, the better machines can then use that data to decide what could be done, what's need to be done. And that's where it's happening now. Last 10 years have changed our life completely. 30 years before that in my career, the last 10 years are unbelievable how rapidly things have changed in the technology cycle itself. The collection of data has just didn't happen. It's just how the social media came up, and we are all very willing to share every day of our activity, everything about ourselves. We are willing to share our emotions. We are willing to share where we are. We are willing to share where we are going. We are willing to share every bit of ourselves, and that's where the data is coming in. Humongous amount of data is coming in for now machines to decide what's good for us. Now I wrote a lot of notes about AI, but listening to Makhdum Hashim, and I think that's very important to come to this main subject of Pakistan, its emergence and convergence. What's happening, what's going to happen to Pakistan itself? Well, as I said, NetSol company founded in 1996, now 23 is making. And we came up with a dream to build something which will go to the global arena and compete with the best of the best. That was a dream. That was the idea. That was, brought me back to Pakistan, not knowing exactly how it will happen. Had no idea at all. I wasn't even sure we'll have the people's quality which we need to go to the global arena. That was the most critical of concerns I had at that time. My dreams are good, but they cannot be in reality if we do not have that kind of skill set or people with that kind of smartness or creativity which can make any organization to be a global organization. I was very surprised when coming into Lahore and setting a very small enterprise with only 4 people, and how we were able to just bring in young people from schools of Lahore, and whatever I gave them to do, it was unbelievable how smartly and how creative they were to build that part of the puzzle which was needed. So much so that we became the best vendor in Asia Pac in the first 6 years, and our biggest customer was Mercedes-Benz Finance in that region. And it wasn't, surprising, because it's amazing how the people we got together were able to develop systems which were needed by Mercedes-Benz. for their business to grow. Their business was very new in Asia Pac. They have created these financing companies to lend money for their vehicles. So it was a new business. They needed new software, and here we were very lucky to be there at the right time, at the right place, to take what they needed to offer the services. And so it's not that we were lucky not to get the customer, but we were lucky to have the people who were able to develop those mission critical applications which Mercedes-Benz needed at that time of their business startup. Now this is 23 years on, and today we still have that very first Mercedes customer in Thailand. And then not that, we have 12 countries in region of Asia Pac, including Japan, China, Korea, Malaysia, Indonesia, Australia, India, you name it. The total business of Mercedes-Benz is now managed, which is over $20 billion portfolio is managed by the software developed by NetSol Resources in Lahore, Pakistan. Now that is not a simple ask. I can assure you that application is a very smart and application which takes care of a humongous amount of data, and not just data, but looks after the running of the total portfolio. How that come about? Well, it was developed and designed the resources from the local schools, from local universities, and these kids are smart. So I mean, I hear a lot of talk and chatter that we have missed the revolutions, but we are not ready for the fourth revolution. Why? We don't have the skill set. We don't have the resources. Well, I totally disagree with that notion. This is a very negative notion. This is a very, a failure notion. You fail, before trying, you're failing yourself by saying that we don't have the skill set and resources. Totally disagree with that notion, pretty, because we are the proof of having the people. Even not having skills, we were able to train and prepare people for those skills we needed to make sure we develop applications which was of that world level. We have beaten 5 global companies just about 4 months ago to win a major contract with a German automaker to deliver a same simple application worth about $35 million, and we were competing with the best of the world, even India. We won that contract to deliver the system simply because we were able to prove not that we have the application, but we have the skill set and people of the ability to deliver that application. Now, how can someone tell me that we don't have the skills or people who are not capable of doing the system? I totally disagree with that notion. I believe we are very capable, and we can now train and prepare people to be on the fourth revolution, which is coming in. Now we are there. I don't believe we can miss this boat now. We are in it, and we have to make sure we are part of this revolution. I'm very positive, simply because proven and given this confidence that we can bring in the skill set of people to do that. So NetSol is working on it now. We have developed an R&D team which is working on AI and machine learning for the last 1 year, and we have some amazing results. We're going to convert our systems into very smart systems, and they will be smart. They will have a lot of intelligence built into them, all done and developed in our Lahore facility by the Lahore, just not Lahore resources coming out of all of Pakistan. So I just want to leave this here with the thought here. Let's not just say that we don't have the people. Let's build the people. Let's be the builder. Let's not be saying that we cannot do it. I am one of those who believe in the people, and I believe that we can build it. So I am ready, and we are ready to go for the fourth revolution. We are ready to go to the market, and we are really excited about that. One more thing, and really appreciate Sajjad Saeed talking about CPAC. Now, China is our largest market today. We have captured 40 largest lenders in the Chinese market as our customers. We are the largest provider from the global vendors in the China today of our software in that market. Our customers are managing portfolio worth of billions of dollars in our software. So we are able to go to China for the last 17 years, able to capture the market. I don't understand why others cannot do that. So CPAC doesn't need to be one-way street. We can go back to the same road and sell our goods and product. NetSol have done that. And NetSol have done very, very well. Today we have the largest setup beside Lahore we have in Beijing. Over 150 Pakistani kids are now sitting in Beijing or different cities delivering our system to the Chinese market. It is very doable. It is surely very doable, It's just you need to go and look at the niche areas. There's so many niche areas in that market. Chinese software companies are not at par. They're good at hardware, but they're still behind in the software. So there's a gap in there. Go and capture that gap. Go look for that niche for yourself. I always recommend more than services, find your own product development and find a niche to develop. We will have a bigger market. With that, I will not take much time. Thank you very much, ACCA, to bring us together. Thank you very much.